To say the least, disappointed.
but not surprised.
Nope, honestly.
What? Yeah.
But
Well,
welcome back.
welcome back. Yep.
Episode.
Live cast.
This is like the flycast. I don't know what episode we're probably like four.
This is
Anyway,
episode 5, but then we've got one per. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
yeah, we got another one coming out tomorrow. But yeah, this is kind of late, but not really because we did just have our
Yeah. We
well,
kind
my
of didn't
first A
have.
level.
Yeah. My second kind of did have our most important history exam today, so
Yeah, I
you
think this
know
is the hardest for me.
we had to clutch up and get the grade.
Yeah, that was
Not as if we get the grade, but it's
we
it's
did
the
we
thought.
did our best.
It's the thought that matters.
Yeah,
We tried our
that shit
best.
was not easy, and
Bruv,
like
also talk about on record really quickly with our teacher. He predicted a Labour question. It didn't even come up.
not
Question,
even
no
one labor
interpretation.
question.
So yeah,
Predictions
quick tip for you
bullshit.
guys that
Revise.
are doing GCSEs and A levels: don't
Go
don't
against the
don't go off
prediction.
predictions. Just revise everything. It'll go in your favor. Because then, if I didn't revise for any of the other topics for the interpretation, I would have lost 30 marks right there. So, but yeah, either way. Game of Thrones,
Game of Thrones.
the
Episode
finale,
6. Finale, yeah.
the last ever episode. I doubt it's gonna be the last Game of Thrones related
No,
show,
no, no. There, we got loads to come.
but this is the main canon, the end of the canon.
Shouldn't have been there, let's be real. We should have another extra season minimum. But,
I think there should be an extra 2 seasons. I think we should go to season 10, personally.
honestly, that probably would have. They,
I
we'll talk
genuinely
about that at
think.
the end.
Okay, fine. Well,
But
let's just go through it.
just
Let's
what do
just
you
go
think?
through
Just say
the
that first before
episode.
preface it.
What did I think of this episode? The way I explained it to our teacher today in class, I think that it was a good ending for the storyline they created.
Yeah,
But the story throughout the whole of season 8, in my opinion, I don't agree with. So
absolutely.
if I could change it, I would change the whole story. But the ending to the story that they wrote was not. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt. I wasn't satisfied. I was disappointed. But when it came to the ending I was given in relation to every piece of shit that came out this series, I mean, episode, no, season, I was
Yeah.
I was like, cool, like I can accept it from that viewpoint, but from the whole story from 1 to 7, I cannot
Mm.
accept it. Uh-uh.
Everyone was talking about like, oh yeah, they do such a great job at foreshadowing. Like, oh, you could
No,
see
yeah.
Dany was going to become the Mad Queen
Oh
from the
yeah,
beginning and
you
shit like
can.
that.
Yeah, you could.
I fine, but
I
like
believe that.
if we're basing, yeah, fine, it's fine. But if we're gonna go off the whole thing, if we're gonna go off the whole show being like this whole foreshadowing thing, and that's what they're gonna work off, ain't nobody telling me that that they somehow knew that Bran was gonna become king, because that's a last second decision.
Oh my god, the Don was like, I know, why do you think I'm here? Shut up.
Why do you think I'm
We'll get
here?
to that
I
later
think
as
you're
well.
here because you're a bit important, but fuck you, get back in your wheelchair and bugger off.
Yeah, well, you need to get someone to go push it, mate. Fuck, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Wait, surely he's only paralyzed from the legs down, right? Can he move his arms?
I guess so, because he did give
Why doesn't this
the
fucker
cat's
just
claw.
push it himself?
It's quite frail.
Absolutely ridiculous. To be fair, his gums are kind of mad. The
Yeah, the
blue ones.
Don is quite, legit.
Yeah, man looks like Quadeca, bro. Don't lie.
Don't know what he looks like.
Fam. But yeah, well, so start off the episodes. As we said, it won't be with Arya or anything. It started off with Tyrion, Davos, and
John.
John walking through
I
ashy
I kind of
King's Landing.
liked the perspective on the beginning when it was Tyrion. Like,
Yeah,
it's his home. Like, you know what I mean? It's
yeah. I mean, home. He has a long time spent there, but it's not his home. Technically, Castle Rock's their
yeah,
home.
true.
But what happened to Castle Rock? Who's?
The Unsullied took over. Remember?
Yeah,
The,
but are they
Danny.
like?
I don't
No,
know.
no. I know they like, because they abandoned Castle Rock as like a decoy.
Yeah, then they
Like all of
took
the
the other shit.
Lannisters, like yeah. But then Like, who owns it now? Is it just no one's?
No one knows.
Damn. Either way, but yeah, it's like Tyrion's second home, I guess you could say.
Mm.
He was fucking mad bitches and everything there.
He does it everywhere, man. And
He
brothel
does it
things.
everywhere. To be fair, he didn't bang. I swear he hasn't banged since like season 3 or 4.
Not that we know of.
Probably hasn't at all.
No.
Anyway, I don't really remember what happens after that. What I mean, they get to the like. Oh, is the next part like Daenerys and she gives her little fucking monologue?
Yeah.
That
Like,
was completely useless anyway. She died 5 minutes later.
yeah.
Um.
Firstly, everyone is giving so much like credit to the shot of
Oh
her and that
yeah.
stupid fucking wings. I don't care. When I first
I mean,
noticed
to
it,
be
I was
fair,
like, I don't.
I
It's
thought
not.
it was cool.
Oh my god, it's not cool at all.
No, I thought it
Personally,
was cool because it's like showing she's now the dark
oh, I
queen.
know that
Like,
shit. It just from a cinematography, whatever, it looked shit. That standpoint, it was shit. I don't want to hear it. The
it's
only good
about the ideology behind it. Like,
ideology is the
is
wrong word.
fine with them like the imagery
That's
behind it.
yeah. In a way, that was kind of foreshadowing as well. Like just Hitler fucking looking ass bitch.
I mean, if you say that that was like the angel of death and she's now dead,
Hmm.
maybe. Also, she killed a bunch of dons. So, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Um.
we'll go. Oh, that's my phone dropping.
Either way, we're not here to talk about imagery.
I guess
We're
we
here to
can
talk
talk about the
about.
whole fucking episode. Piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, anyway, before that though, I did forget, and we did talk about this briefly in our discussion thing. Is that what's his face? Grey Worm stayed his cunty way. He didn't like stop anything. He was just killing everyone.
Oh,
He
we did kind of
bullshit.
skip ahead. We did skip ahead.
Yeah, he kind of bullshit when he was like, "Oh yeah, it's the Queen's orders." You
Oh,
haven't seen the Queen since. You're just killing everyone because you want to.
motherfucker, she killed everyone. And he's just like, yeah, let me kill everyone too. Let me go,
Like,
bro.
what's the point of killing
When
like?
when he executed those people, like I never liked Graham. Even I didn't like Danny. I've said this 100 times. I don't like never liked Danny from the first time you see her. She was just that bitch. But Graham as
She
well
just
was a
thinks she's
dickhead.
entitled, isn't it?
Mm. Oh my god,
Just
my
because she's
father,
a
Targaryen.
yeah,
Oh,
just
shut
because
up.
she's a Targaryen, she
Like the
deserves
amount
some
of
time.
times in this season, yeah, this season when she goes, I am Daenerys Targaryen, mother of dragons, breaker of chains, whatever, yeah. Fuck
Mother
off.
of dragon
Bruv,
of one.
just shut. Can't you just shut
Okay.
up? Anyway, after the whole scene with Grey Worm and him executing, and then like I was like, okay, John will have the beef now, but then obviously the Unsullied were kind of surrounding them.
I was expecting a one-on-one.
Yeah. But anyway, then Tyrion goes off into the Red Keep, goes through everything, you know, goes through like the map where the map is on the floor and the room and shit. Then goes down into like the whatever you'd call it, like catacomb or whatever, like basement. Oh look,
Oh God, don't get me
that
started on that
scene
scene. That was
was
fucking
yeah, that's why I want to go with it.
ridiculous.
So
Oh
he
my
he fucking
God.
gets his wooden shovel from Minecraft. Well, no, he just digs it with his hands, really, innit? He just digs some fucking cobblestone with his hands, and and then there's Jamie and Cersei looking all good, like literally. Oh no, got a cut on the head and a bit of rubble. Oh,
It's just the
motherfucker, what?
way, bruv. Game of Thrones is better than just like leaving little clues around. Like, oh yeah, I'm just walking around, just looking,
Oh, there they are.
hoping that they got out. Oh look at that, conveniently placed metal hand. Wow. It's like, okay. And
Oh
then
god.
and they're completely intact. Like, what were they like? Were the stones like really hard but rubbery, so they just like, bounced off their head after they gave them a concussion and died or something? Like, they were completely fine. They looked like they just got hit in the back of the head and just
Look,
passed out.
I've watched Angry Joe show, like I was watching it before, and I
Yeah.
watched like some other things. I'm sorry. Did the rocks just did like the building just only collapse on like half? Like they could have just
Oh
hid
yeah.
under a
They
pillar. They
could have
could
just
have
yeah
just went
yeah. I
somewhere
saw that.
else.
I saw that they could have just ran away and like ran to another point, but they just decided to just stand in that exact spot and die some stupid way.
In all fairness, bricks are obviously they're heavy. They're gonna be hard, whatever, cool. But you could they're just. I don't. They, I can't even comprehend it. Literally, I just
The
can't.
fact that like it would have been sick if they found like if it was. I was expecting when he saw Jamie's hand for him just to see the hand and just see like a mush,
Yeah,
like just like
just
two
to like
human
go along with
corpses
it.
mixed together, like just like fucking mashed potatoes looking ass.
That's what
But
I'm
instead
saying.
we got like fully fine fucking bodies. Lena Headley still probably got paid $1 million for just laying dead there. To be fair, so
Oh, I bet she did. I bet she did. Fucking ridiculous. But after that, what happens? I guess you get like that's the when the Daenerys
that's the
I'm a
Daenerys thing.
tyrant, but I'm not a tyrant speech. Blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
We got rid of the tyrant.
We're getting rid of the
Oh.
tyrant, bitch. You are one. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
But yeah,
After that, is I don't remember. See, the thing about these like hour and a bit episodes is that like you lose. Like I don't remember exactly what happened frame by frame
honestly, so much happens, but
because they
doesn't
had to
happen.
jam pack everything.
They were like,
So I don't know what happens next after that, but let's just skip to the point where
should we skip?
Daenerys is in the throne room.
Yeah, so Daenerys
I
has
think
like,
that's the next big thing that happens
yeah.
anyway, right?
Before that,
Oh no no no
we
no
do
no no
have the dragon the dragon thing you're going to talk about or what?
no no no
Oh,
thingy when just after her speech when Tyrion walks behind her.
oh, he
I thought he was
throws
gonna
his.
stab her in the back.
Yeah, I
I didn't.
thought he
It looked
was
like he
gonna
was
do like
creeping
a
up
ill
behind her.
whim. He's just gonna go like all out in it. Like that
He was
was
just
the
gonna go out.
final.
Yeah, like he was just gonna. He was probably gonna die to the hands of the Unsullied. But
No, no, no. Wait, wait. You see, when she's thanking the Unsullied, I wasn't anyone thinking, is she gonna burn the fucking Dothraki? So, but she was thanking the Dothraki. Oh, you have stayed loyal. You have killed my enemies. You have freed people. No, you haven't. You killed all the people. Firstly, you haven't freed no one.
you ain't
Um,
doing shit, care.
I thought she was gonna be like, burn them all, like just burn all the freaking
For Karis.
Dothraki. Yeah,
I
but
mean,
no.
she might as well have because I mean, getting ahead of myself, but she might as well have because they didn't get any closure either. So
Nope.
anyway, that's for later. So Tyrion walks up behind her. He
Throws the
goes,
pin.
"Yeah."
Blah blah blah.
Oh, she's like, you get.
Get him. Detain him.
I told you as soon as she freed him. I think this was in the. I don't know if we were talking privately or if this was in the discussion video, but I was like, she's gonna kill Tyrion for treason because he freed
Mm.
Jamie, and she does that, but doesn't kill him just yet. She's like, you committed treason, and he was like, well, fuck you, you killed the whole city, you weren't meant to. And then she just looks at him, and he takes like 10 seconds to take the fucking pin off. Fucking ridiculous. How can you not take a pin off?
Then he goes
And
into
then he
the
just bashes it,
Then
and
he
he
gets put into like the little holding cell, even though I don't think it is. It's like a room
it was
in
just like a
wherever.
room in there.
Mm. And then John goes
I
sees
swear,
him.
am I wrong, or was that room used for something before in earlier shows? It
I
looked really
think it.
similar. It
I
looked
think
really
so. Like
familiar.
it had that feel to
Familiar?
it. Yeah,
Fuck, familiar, not similar. Familiar makes them both
familiar.
familiar.
Oh my god,
Familiar, mate.
don't
Blah
mix up
blah.
words. Anyway, so John goes in there. They have a discussion about Danny and stuff, and this is the biggest fucking piece of shit writing. I got this from Angry Joe's show. But to be honest, when I watched it, I kind of watched it just like accepting it for what it is. I wasn't like, oh yeah, yeah, blah 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 blah. Like I just watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't care. Like at that point, all my expectations were gone from episode one. But yeah, so they're having a discussion about she killed innocent people. Like so, Tyrion is like, oh, she killed X Y Z children, mums, children, mums. Like fuck off. Anyway,
Mhm.
and then John's like all sad. He's like, I can't justify. The next sentence he goes, oh yeah, they were the enemies of her, whatever. Like what? You literally just said I can't justify her actions, and then you're like, yeah, yeah, but D&D were in my script. Yeah, they were like, oh, actually no, just don't, just go against what you said.
Yeah. Basically, he was just like, yeah. She's my queen. Yeah, she's my queen.
Jon
And
Snow's
then he,
most free said like lines. She's my queen. What's the other one?
uh,
I don't want it.
I love you,
I
Daenerys.
love you. I love you.
But we can't be together.
We can't
It's
be
not
together.
right. But John, we can rule the world together. No, you'll always be my queen. But I can't do it. Like, fuck off. Anyway, so then the next major event is she's in the throne room. We get the whole cinematic shot of, oh yeah, look at this. We predicted this, that there's gonna be a snowy fucking slash ashy. At one point, I think it wasn't even ash anymore. I think it was just snow, like physically.
Firstly, I don't think winter has ever come. Like, it's fucking pissing me off.
I don't know,
Winter's
because at
coming.
one point it just like surely enough time passed that the ash would have settled already. But
Well,
then there was a part where it was still snowing.
bro, they literally had a teleport point. It was like Minecraft. They had a TP location.
/ TP Jon Snow Daenerys Targaryen. There you go. Bish bash bosh. Anyway, so Daenerys is chilling.
Yep.
She walks around. She sees the throne. She touches the throne. Orgasms a cheeky little bit. And then meanwhile that's happening, Jon walks up to the entrance, and then you have the whole, oh yeah, the dragon uh keeping the way, like guarding the way to the princess in a tower.
Mhm.
And then that was a cool shot, to be fair. Like all of a sudden, like there's this pile of rubble, and all of a sudden it's just like it just starts fucking moving.
I kind of like that. I like how the
And the amount
dragon.
of times, yeah, I like that. That was really cool. But the amount of times Drogon could have been hostile to him, but he wasn't. It's because I
He was,
think like,
he was just like a fucking bouncer. He's like, yeah, you're cool, man. Go through, man.
yeah, well, he's a shit bouncer because he got his mum killed. So,
He
but
killed
yeah,
his
so
auntie.
well, he killed Drogon's mum. There you
Fuck
go.
Drogon.
Rip.
So many
But
people
yeah,
can't
so
call him Drogon. They call him Drago or whatever. Shut up. Can you call him correctly
oh,
by his real name? Like Angry
Drogon.
Joe and all these other fucking YouTubers. Rhaegar. No, it's Drogon. It's not Drogo. Drogo like Drogal. But
Rhaegar was the other one.
yeah, exactly. They don't understand who it is. That's what I'm saying. Like they literally, it's
It was
Drogon.
Viserion, Rhaegar,
Drogon.
and Drogon.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, so then she walks up to the throne, touches it, and you can see in the background Jon Snow just standing there.
Hmm.
Like I was like, who's that figure? Oh, it's probably Jon Snow. He's about to go fuck
Jon
up.
Snow. Jon Snow.
Jon Snow,
From
you
the
know
north. You know what I
nothing.
mean? You
Jon
know
Snow,
nothing.
you know what I'm saying.
He still knows
So
fucking nothing. He's not fucking north now.
he still knows fucking
Yeah, we'll get
nothing.
to that part as well. But
Yeah, so he walks up to her.
I
She's
love
like,
you.
look, we finally did it. Blah blah. Let's rule together. And
You
he's like,
killed children.
so
You killed
you killed
mothers.
children. Mothers and children. They're all burning.
Do one, do one.
Day one, mate.
Daenerys, go do one, mate. Go
That
fucking
you
do.
killed children. And it's like she got like, oh, we can rule the world
But
together. Blah,
they
blah,
were
blah.
enemies. They had to die. No, they weren't. Shut up. I'm free. I
So
freed
yeah,
them. I freed them.
free up that number.
That's what I'm saying. Free up that
Uh,
number. Oh my
yeah.
god.
So
Could I?
then
Oh wait, you're dead.
then they have a cheeky little hug.
Then
Then she just goes
the most obvious death scene ever.
I as soon as I saw him look at him for like 20 seconds, I was like not 20, but it was like 10. You know the point where he's just standing there
Yeah.
looking at Tyrion, and then he walks out. It's just like, okay, well this is obvious as a motherfucker.
Hmm. But it's like,
Oh, you know the scene, going back to the scene with Tyrion in the holding cell and thingy. I
hmm
don't know why, but it just reminded me of that scene. You know when Robert Baratheon's injured, I think, and then Ned Stark walks up to him.
yeah. Oh, wait, when he's in his bed.
Yeah, and then like he walks down the corridor and is like, "Give me your weapons and stuff," and then he walks in.
Oh
That
yeah.
scene looked really similar. The Jon Snow one where he was walking up to the thing, and then he gave the sword. But yeah, anyway, parallels in that. So yeah, she gets shanked in the heart.
Mm.
Dies within like 10 seconds. The most anticlimactic death of all time.
I
She just gets shanked.
I didn't
Uh,
like the death, but I like she died.
to
I
be
like the
fair,
fact
at
she
least
died.
yeah, I like the fact she died, but at least she
No,
went out better than getting hit by a brick in the face.
to be honest, with the whole Cersei Jamie death, as much as I don't like it, I feel like it in a way. I'm not even gonna get into it. I feel
Think about the broad scale, though. Think about having characters for 7 seasons, main characters as well. Like these people. fueled Game of Thrones. Like these
Yeah.
characters were the Game of Thrones, and they're just done no justice.
I think that is. I don't think they have. Not everyone has to be killed in such like a
I mean,
barbaric way. Fucking Melisande, whatever, yeah, fucking bitch. She got her head cut off, yeah. She was like a C-list
I
character.
was
She had nothing to do with Game of Thrones.
I was hoping that the mountain was just gonna kick her off the edge like some Sparta
That's what
fucking
I was
300
expecting. Like
kind of thing.
some
I was
fucking
hoping that
what's
would
it
happen.
called?
That would have been
RKO out of
sick.
nowhere. Just like
Bruv,
you, I
he
can't
just
die.
does the this is Sparta! Bow! Kicks her down the fucking thing, she just drops. That would have been sick.
Pff, I wish.
But yeah, I see what you mean with the Cersei and Jamie death, but it's like how we that kind of death is deserved for a C-list character, not an A like
That's an A
triple
star.
A star fucking yeah. There you
What do
go,
you mean?
triple A fucking looking ass character. Like the main, literally Cersei is the main character throughout the whole of the
Yeah,
show, and you
facts.
don't even deserve to give her a death by her enemies. That's the fucking Rock,
Th-
multiple of them. I don't know. It just seemed like it was dishonorable to the character. Anyway, back to
Back
this
to it.
episode. So we literally saw two queens die within 2 episodes.
Yep.
I think that's a record. Within a half an episode as well. Not even like 20 minutes apart from each other within showtime. End of episode 5 to 20 or 25 minutes into episode 6.
Yeah.
You've got two monarchs dead. That's good. Um. So yeah, Jon Snow then he's like, "What have I done?" Then Drogon comes out of nowhere because as soon as their mother dies, of course, the mother-child attachment. He's like, "Oh my god, it hurts," and then he flies up, sees Jon Snow. He's like, "You know what? Fuck you." And he's about to kill him, but no, fuck you. Instead, he goes and points to the fucking throne. He starts fucking melting it.
Why did he? I don't get it. I really
I
don't.
mean, maybe like, apparently the dragons are meant to be like these fucking intelligent fucking beings. Apparently more intelligent than humans in the show. And like maybe the dragon was just like, well, if you kill my mum and like she's destined for the throne, then maybe no one deserves the throne. Plus,
Oh
they don't
god.
need plus they don't need the throne anyway, since Bran's got his own with two wheels on it. Like he doesn't need a throne. He just gets to sit on this fucking wheelchair all day.
It doesn't do anything, bro. He can literally just go to some fucking
My my
thing.
favorite meme on Twitter was Daenerys wanted to break the wheel, but now there's two wheels that
Oh
rule
yeah, I
the
seen that. I seen
seven
that.
kingdoms, or there's 6 kingdoms. We'll get onto that. So yeah, Daenerys dies. There's a little mother child moment where he starts fucking poking her like a dog
Yeah.
or a cat. Then he realizes she's dead, so he gets pissed, burns down the throne, puts her in his claws, and dips. Just
No
fucks
one
off.
knows where the Don's gone as well.
Probably Westeros. Not Westeros, Essos. Some shit. Fuck knows. Because they just flew over the thing. Anyway, so then Jon Snow's just like, cool. And then we just cut randomly. Is the next part the Tyrion part? I don't remember. What's the next part after the Jon Snow part?
That's isn't it then? See, that's why I don't get like the whole story. So much happened, but really didn't happen in that 1 hour 15 or however long it lasted. Like,
Yeah, I was 115.
I, should we just go to the Dragon Pit? I think we're missing something, but I
Are
think
we
we are.
missing anything major?
I can't think.
I mean, when's the part of is the Brienne part later where she's writing this Jamie Lannister thing?
That's right at the end.
Yeah. Um. I think the next important part is Dragon Pit thing.
Yeah, the Dragon Pit definitely.
I love how the Dragon Pit was just completely fine. By the way,
It's not
like
near
not
it though, I don't think.
is it not? Okay. Well, anyway, Tyrion.
Firstly, King's Landing has been changed about a million times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's like,
I've actually had the pleasure to be in King's Landing. Well, one of them at least. When I
wait
went
for
to
real.
Croatia, so
How
that's a
is it?
fun fact.
I went to that place.
Yeah, I went to where they filmed it. And then I also went to the place where they filmed Bravos.
Oh shit.
That was pretty sick. So I walked the the scene where Arya's running away from the woman.
The waif.
Yeah, in the fucking in like the little like
Yeah.
side things. Yeah, I got to walk along those and shit. So that was pretty cool.
Pretty lit.
Croatia's a beautiful
Anecdote.
place.
I kind of want to go
Absolutely.
there one day.
Yeah, trust me, it's absolutely beautiful.
But
For
anyway,
women, beautiful sea, beautiful everything, mate. Everything you need. Shall I get it on my screen and see
get what?
what we're missing?
Yeah.
The episode.
Honestly,
Alright,
that's
well
the only
let's just
thing I
start
think
talking
of
about
is the Dragon Pit. And then obviously
let's
the
just
rest.
start talking about the Dragon Pit and then
So, Grey Worm, which I don't get, is like, okay, cool. Prisoners cannot have any words to say, they can't talk, whatever, blah blah blah.
that was fucking
This
wank.
Don goes, oh, well, I think, you know what we should do? Well, firstly, before that, we have,
Oh, I think you should fuck off.
well, no, we forgot that the whole thing about like, Sam about democracy, and then we have the water bottle. There's a fucking water bottle at Sir
There's two.
Davos and Sam.
There's two water bottles,
Yeah,
mate.
mate, were they all
Two of the
thirsty?
fuckers.
Got fucking coffee, you got Starbucks and fucking
Sky
Evian water bottles, mate. You know what I'm
Atlantic.
fucking
Sky
mean.
Atlantic.
But anyway, then you got like the whole, oh, we should do democracy. They laugh. 5 minutes later, they do a democracy vote of lords, right? But that fucking that their cousin or uncle, whatever, fucking what's his name? The Don's like, oh, I think I should be the king. I've got experience. Then his fucking sword hits the
Bruv,
fucking wooden pole, mate. Fucking idiot.
mate, I just want to tell you,
Hmm.
we didn't miss anything.
Right, because there was.
It physically goes from Jon Snow seeing. I knew, I was like, what the hell? It physically goes
It
from
feels like
Jon
there was a
Snow
hole there,
seeing the
innit?
fucking dragon going to then Tyrion waking up to Grey Worm like taking him. And
It's like,
then there's the dragon pit thing.
yeah,
Like how long? Like this show doesn't establish. It's so rushed. It doesn't
there's no
establish
timeline.
how long it's been. We literally went from John killing her to word getting out all the way to Winterfell and every other respectable place in the fucking Seven Kingdoms. They all got the news. Had enough time to travel here. Jon Snow still hasn't been killed for killing the fucking queen. He's still not dead. Because
Yeah,
technically they
firstly,
can't do anything to him
oh,
because
look,
like
bro,
a king
bro, bro,
has
bro,
to
bro,
like
look. We didn't understand how he got captured. Did he turn himself in? Did they find out?
that's what I'm
What?
saying. Did like how did they know that she died? What did they see Drogon fly away with her body in there so they all rushed there? What did Jon Snow just wait there and just be like, alright, cool, turn me in then? Like we don't know how that happens. I
Nope.
swear something like that happens in the season as well.
Yeah, when he
There's
gets
something
told,
else that
when he
there's something else
tells them
that is
he's a
just like
Targaryen, but he doesn't, because it skips the whole fucking thing.
either way. So the dragon pit thing, as you were explaining while
Yeah,
I
so
was
Dragon
looking for
Pit
the next
thing
part.
we just talked about. So the uncle would just chat shit. He
Yeah, he was
laughs.
like,
They, but Sam's like, let's do a democracy. Then 5 minutes later,
and they laugh
or
at it, yeah.
they make a democracy about it should be Bran the Broken, because
Behind the
because
broken.
fucking Tyrion gets told he can't have any say. Then he goes on about a 3 minute story about a story of Bran the Broken who fell from a fucking thing, became the
And
three-eyed
this,
raven.
everyone there has a better story than Bran.
Hmm.
Like, what did Bran do? Fell off a tower, get put in a wheelchair, talk to some crazy don, became a crazy don. Alright, cool, say no more. Fine.
And then his story is so much more complex. I feel like it isn't though. Maybe in the books, but anyway,
And then, so then we go to
we
Jon
get Bran
Snow.
the fucking Broken,
Now.
mate. Got anyway, yeah. So we go
Alright.
to Jon Snow after that.
Yeah,
Isn't
and then he's
what happens
like,
after
"You're
that?
going to the Night's Watch." That is the next part.
Okay.
Literally, as soon as the Dragon Pit thing's done, it's Tyrion and Jon Snow talking in the cell, and he's like, "You're going to the Night's Watch,"
Mm.
and then the Night's Watch. I'm pretty sure it's not explained in the show properly, but I'm pretty sure Bran used the excuse because he knows that Jon Snow just wants to go north and live with the wildlings because that's just him.
Mm.
Like he made such a big connection with them during like season 2 and season 3 that I think he just wants to spend the rest of his time with them because they're like his second family. Because he knows
And he's
he
near
doesn't have
Winterfell.
any. yeah, he doesn't. Plus, he knows that he doesn't have any place really in Winterfell anymore. Since that people know that he's a Targaryen now, it's a bit like
Yeah, it's
wishy-washy.
like I'm a Stark, kinda. Like that's that thing. It's like,
He's a half Stark, half Targaryen. So it's a bit of both. But yeah, he gets told he's going to the Night's Watch, and he's like, all right, cool, going back to where we began, fantastic. Yeah, then he goes down to the docks, and then at that point, everyone's just like, yeah, cool. We're gonna fuck off. And then Jon Snow talks to
that is
his
it.
sisters and his brothers,
Yep.
or brother. Um, and yeah, well,
But
Arya fucks off.
before that, actually no. Yeah, we'll talk about
There
Aya.
was nothing before that.
Yeah, we have the King Council meeting. Or was that after? Right after.
That's literally the last thing before Jon Snow goes off.
Yeah, so we'll talk about Aya then.
So Arya fucks off to Westeros, not Westeros, whatever west of Westeros,
Yep.
as
Which
they
no one
say.
fucking knows.
And I don't understand why they decided to do that for her. Okay, whatever. Doesn't make sense for this
No,
badass, multi-faced fucking superhero
that
to just go on
doesn't use
generic
her
adventures.
powers.
And now she's just going on a generic. She's just gonna become an adventurer. Why is she fucking Christopher Columbus? Christopher Columbus can fuck people up and put fucking masks on.
Hmm,
Yeah,
that's
she
what I don't
becomes
get.
a fucking traveler. Sansa becomes Queen of the North.
Yeah, Queen in the North. She
Uh,
is bloody gas,
Bran
isn't she?
becomes king of the Six Kingdoms.
Ridiculous.
Um, that's just a whole
But the whole
thing in
Aya
itself.
thing, yeah, let's just get back to that quickly before we go on to the Jon Snow and everything else.
Yeah,
It's such a cop out. Oh my
it
god.
is. It is the biggest cop out.
Please go back to Bravos, yeah? Serve as a faceless person, live forever, do some magic, please. Now I'm gonna go travel, mate.
Do
Sorry,
some
there you go.
voodoo.
Just had to get out. Just had
I
to get
mean,
out.
I don't. Her storyline's been fucked up because she's been she's been this person, this ruthless assassin that's trained for 8 seasons to just keep like completing her list. Like her list is the main objective. That's like imagine if you're playing an RPG game and your character's Arya, your main storyline is kill all of the things,
Yep.
kill all of the people on your list. And she practices for it. She gains the skills for it, like the faceless men and shit. Like she's literally the most capable assassin of all time. Because apparently you don't even have to kill the person to have their mask. Apparently,
Exactly. They're so
so
powered.
she could literally have been anywhere. I was hoping that she's gonna turn out to be Jon Snow. Like I was hoping that she's gonna stab Daenerys and just whip off the mask like for one last time. No. Uh,
She never
so
put it
she's
on.
been doing this fucking thing for 8 seasons. The main people that she's got left on the list is that Beric Dondarrion Don.
Yeah.
But she basically took him off. The Hound, which she never really technically took off, but we all know that they basically became besties. It was like a loving hate. It was like a hate, but the hate was
Love
so
hate
deep it was
relationship.
love almost. It was a complex one.
That was one of the best story arcs.
Yeah, facts.
With
I like them traveling
alongside,
was so sick.
literally, there was partners. We have Tyrion and Bronn. We have Jamie and Brienne. Then we have Arya and
Arian.
the Hound. Those those were like so integral to making the actual like story when it came to like the TV adaptation. Just so good.
Facts.
Literally, that
It's like again. I'm gonna make another direct comparison, which you don't understand. It's like in Lord of the Rings.
I'm
There's
no.
like
I'm gonna watch it over summer.
it's like there's three different storylines you take, which is like the hobbits, which are going to Mordor to throw in the ring. You have the other hobbits with Gandalf, who are fighting the like Saruman and stuff, and then you have the main gang. So you have like three different people that build up this whole TV show to one purpose.
Is it? It's a movie, I
Well,
swear.
not TV show, movie. Sorry, it's a movie series. But yeah, a trilogy. But yeah, so you just get like these three different branches, and all of that builds onto one thing that's very similar to Game of Thrones. But yeah, I forgot what I was rambling on about. What was that about?
Um, We're just talking about the
Oh yeah, the
relationships.
list, the list. So she's got the Hound left, but she's not gonna kill him realistically. And then the top of her list, literally the number one, like the boss battle, is Cersei Lannister.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to season 8, alright, well, cool. Arya's gonna kill Cersei. But the writers decided to make her kill the Night King for no reason.
But don't kill
But
Cersei.
I don't understand how she has anything to do with killing the Night King. That's completely not her storyline. Why are we mixing these people's storylines like that? Like, her mission's to fuck up Cersei. I understand if she wants to fight in the war with the dead or if she wants to stay in the crypts or whatever. I don't care. But why are you making her do something that's not part of her storyline? She probably didn't even know about the dead until that season. How would she have known?
She wouldn't.
Because
She was always in Bravos.
she was nowhere near like the meeting in season 7, like the meeting where they showed Cersei the
No.
fucking undead. So how would she have known that there's undead? So why
It's
are
like
we all of a sudden making her kill the
why
most?
couldn't why couldn't she have been a White Walker killing the Night King and then take off the mask? At least we get her seeing being a faceless person. Maybe they're not persons, people like they're undead, but you know what I mean? Like it never
Literally,
got
the
used.
last time we saw her use it was season 7, episode 1. That's ridiculous. We go almost a season and a half worth of episodes of like normal Game of Thrones without her seeing use that ability. But yeah, so she kills the Night King, and then as I said to you, they're not gonna make her do anything else because that it's not Arya Stark the show. It's Game of Thrones, so everyone else has something to do in the show as well. So what did they do? After episode 3, they completely killed her character. She did fuck all. Literally, she did nothing. Episode 4, 5, 6. What did she do? Become a traffic warden? Episode 5? What? Be a poster child in episode 4? Episode 6? What? Like what?
No,
What she do? Like chill?
fuck all.
Like just give a cheeky little smile? Like ride on a horse? I mean, useless character. Sansa, she was like becoming one of the. She's like the political mastermind.
Yep, she
She's
was
like the.
becoming a powerful character.
She's the prodigy of like Varys mixed with Littlefinger.
Yep,
But guess what? She's not utilized except in the
she
last
could have
second
been
where
the master of whisperers.
she's like, oh, by the way, can we
No, she couldn't
uh
have an independent kingdom.
she's like, oh, I want to be an independent kingdom. Fuck you. Batman died, and I was like, okay, right. It's your brother. He's gonna give it to you, so you don't even need your diplomatic skills because you were just like, please, and he said yes. Like she didn't really have to fight for it. Bran, don't get me started on Bran because I can't be asked to just keep going on about it because it's fucking bullshit. No foreshadowing, no claim to the throne. What's the point of banging on about a claim to the throne for 8 seasons to then completely disregard and give the person that's least likely, like least, he has the lowest claim to the throne possible.
Nah,
He's a
not.
Stark, bro. Like, what claim to the throne does he have? He doesn't deserve the throne.
I think they are subverting all. Basically, they're just showing how, like, despite the whole thing being about claims, the claim never had any tangibility. It was all about who could fit the role, and he does not fit it. Besides his like three-eyed raven powers, but just showing how democracy is important and all that
Also,
bullshit.
they said that they don't want democracy, but they formed a democracy because
Hmm.
Tyrion was like, "Oh yeah," and Sansa was like, "But he can't have any children." And then, or whoever said that, I can't remember. I think it was Sansa. I can't remember. But then he was like, "Well, Tyrion, well, that's why we're gonna choose the kings from now on after they die, not by the claim to the throne." That's a fucking democracy, mate.
Yep.
Literally a democracy. As soon as one leader dies, no, maybe not a democracy, but it's more like a
Feudal.
I don't. Yeah, it's a feudal system, but without the whole lineage thing. I don't really know. So it's like having a king, but then the kings. like children don't count. You just elect another king.
Oh, so
So it's like
secular.
so it's like the democracy without the democracy.
Yeah, secular leader.
There you go. Well, yeah. So it's like having, and then they basically created a House of Lords, like they have in England. They basically created that, like, and they're gonna choose every king from now on, and that's it. Like they just chose Bran because no one else really deserved it. He doesn't deserve it either, but it's just like he was the best candidate out of all of them anyway, which was weird. Because like you have all of these powerful people sitting. You think they're all powerful, but like who the fuck are they anyway? That fucking titty sucking boy that had the glow up, but his nose is still clapped, so who cares? We have Yara Greyjoy, waste. Who cares? You have Davos, as if Davos is gonna become king of Westeros. Fuck.
Davos is such a good character.
Yeah,
Such a...
but he's just not fit to be a king.
No, he's a fucking
Um,
seaman. He literally just
yes,
is
he's
the
seaman.
master.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
seaman.
everyone was. He's just like the what's it called. He's like the admiral, isn't he now or something?
Yeah, yeah. He's the master of the ships. But yeah, you have fucking Brienne, who's not gonna
Kingsguard.
become queen. She's in the
That's
Kingsguard.
Kingsguard. Yeah.
But I'm just talking about the whole like the whole dragon pit meeting. So there was no one there. So they just went, oh yeah, Bran, he's young, he's a bit fucked in the head. He doesn't really care what we do, so it's cool. Like he as the king. To be fair though, I was talking to my dad about this, and he did give a good like an analogy. I don't know if that's the right thing. Like imagine chess.
Yeah.
Like the king piece is the most important piece, and everyone else protects it.
Hmm.
But the king piece isn't, like, it's one of the least powerful.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because I can. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So everyone's protecting Bran, and Bran's the most important one, but he himself doesn't have that power, but everyone around him
Has the power
does.
to do the moves.
So yeah,
Well, that's
let's
literally
just
how it
move.
works in modern day.
Yeah.
It's like a
Well,
government
let's
when it
yeah.
comes to like Theresa May. Well, no, not
When
Theresa
it
May. We'll
comes
go
to the
back.
trap.
Yeah. Come to you for the trap.
Yeah. So that happens. Bran. John says goodbye, and then John's like, all right, see you later, and then there's the Brienne thing where she's just writing Jamie's story and it's like, oh, dog protecting his queen, yeah, fuck you.
I like that.
Uh, yeah, it was good, but you can see she has no animosity towards him.
Nah, he knew. No, she knew what he was gonna do, like and stuff. It's good.
Alright, well the next thing is the council, and I think we've discussed the council quite a bit now. Oh, what did you think about the fact that Sam bought in that book and was like, oh, this is the Song of
Song of
Ice
Ice.
and
Oh,
Fire,
it's so cringy.
but you're not in the book.
Hmm.
Why is Tyrion not in the book? I don't get it.
I don't know. I think he's in the actual Song of Ice and Fire, right? Like the real one.
No, he must be in the actual.
I think he has to be.
I mean, if he's been the main character and survived till season 8, I'm pretty sure he's probably in the books. I haven't read them. I'm actually probably gonna read them. I know that's a big
I'm
claim
on
from
the
me, and I
fucking.
don't read books that much. And to be fair, the books that I have read fully, I've really enjoyed, but those are really scarce and few apart because
It's not
there's
a
not a
book,
lot of
bro.
books
It's a fucking Bible. It's
that
ginormous.
shit's fucking massive. So maybe I might attempt to read it. Then again,
Can I just say this?
I might buy an audiobook form though, since I do
Two
love
things, yeah.
podcasts and
I
shit.
think you should
But
do
yeah,
that, honestly. Firstly, you should definitely do that. I think I kind of want to do it, but firstly, one, I've been consuming so much content of fucking Game of Thrones. I'm beginning to hate the whole series. I can't lie, it's skewing my view. I shouldn't allow it to do that, but you know, like the more I just watch about it and everything, everyone's views, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm a sheep, easily persuaded. I'm just seeing other perspectives. I'm just like, yeah, I can see where you're going with this view. Like now I'm just like, maybe you guys are right. Not everyone, because some people are ridiculous in this world, but quite a lot of people, their viewpoints are very easy
do you
to
know what?
resonate.
I think, and I can put myself concluded. I think that we all just went into the show feeling like there's too much hype around it, and we expected too much from the show.
Nah, nah, nah. Not at all. The hype was deserved. The last season,
Yeah, but there's only so
that shit
much
should be
that.
hyped.
Yeah, you say that, but then every show that's really good has an underwhelming ending to it because like there's only so many people you can please.
Yeah, I don't think anyone got pleased.
Well, I mean, there's but the ending itself, the season, as is, as we already spoke about, the season itself was shit, and no one can deny that. But then I just gotta think that you gotta take a step back and just like I'm just waffling. It was shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you're trying to justify it. It was shit. Season 7
No, it was
was
shit,
shit.
but then
This
also
was
it was
worse.
overhyped. It was shit, but it was overhyped.
Nah, I can't agree with the overhype thing, man.
Well, that's a
Every,
that's a you problem.
me,
That's a you problem.
I don't think anyone could say it's overhyped. I think
Uh,
overhyped. It's not overhyped in the sense that it was the last season of what was arguably going to be the best series ever
but
on
also to
television.
interject,
Yeah,
what were we expecting since we watched season 7 as well?
I was the first to say season 7 was shit, and I
That
still
shit
do,
was fucking was.
bro.
On
How many
second
episodes was
watch,
it?
on 8,
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
shit. It was shit.
On second watch through, I was like,
Or
this is
was
a
it
bit better
7?
than I maybe it might have been
Nah,
7. I don't know.
I think
I
it was
on
7 or
second watch
7.
through, I was like, this is a bit better than I remember it to be, but this is still shit. So I mean, considering 1 to 6 was so amazing, then if 7 was the finale, then I understand the hype. But like, you gotta chill because you just saw season 7, so you gotta understand. I understand the hype around it, but it's just like there's so much you can do that I don't know. Like, there's like if we got any other ending, there would still be people like
Oh
complaining
yeah, you
about
can
it.
never please everyone. Like
Yeah.
one thing I'm looking forward to, that is a generational TV show. In our lives, there'll be another generational TV show.
This is
That
this is like
this
the
is just one of,
Sopranos,
yeah, this is
like the
Sopranos of our
Office
generation.
of our generation. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the Sopranos properly. Like I've watched bits and clips, like best of, and I kind of spoiled it, but I will watch it. But that's another time. But
But yeah, 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 yeah. Go on, go
this was the generational thing. This was our thing. We're gonna look back in the future. I'm gonna watch it bare times. Like
Yeah, I
Kitchen,
definitely want to rewatch it.
like
Facts.
Kitchen, the Game of Thrones thing where he's talking about Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and Pokemon. I'm gonna watch freaking Star Wars over and over again. Facts. I'm gonna die and watch that. Like that's it. But I need to watch Lord of the Rings. But I'm saying like that's gonna be one of those TV series that you're gonna go back and be like, oh my god, I remember when Jon Snow got killed, but then he gets resurrected. Like, oh my god, I remember the hype. Like it'd be one of those things. But still,
Yeah, I agree, but the ending totals. But yeah, to wrap up the discussion of the
please,
actual episode,
I've had enough
nothing
of
really
this.
happens after that. They just talked about everything. They were just taking the piss out of each other. Oh yeah, let's make some brothels or whatever. He goes
The
back to
Master
Castle
of Coin,
Black,
yeah,
sees Tormund.
a sword.
Uh,
The Master of Coin.
yeah, that's a bit. So yeah,
Very mad.
he got Jon Snow goes back to Thingy, sees Tormund, sees fucking Doggo, whatever his face is,
Ghosty ghost.
Ghost. That doesn't. The fact that they showed Ghost in this
Oh my
episode
god.
doesn't justify anything.
No, I
Like
guess it gave
it doesn't.
closure. Cool.
It doesn't justify the send off that Jon Snow gave him.
Nah,
Because
it
if you
does.
think about it, there's no way Jon Snow would have known that he was ever gonna see the dog again.
Maybe my
So
guy was confident he was gonna come back.
so he was just like. Plus, how would Jon Snow would have known that Tormund stayed in Castle Black? Because Tormund said he's going north anyway.
Nah, Thomas said he was gonna wait, I swear.
I'm pretty sure he said he's going north, and he was like, "Oh, I'll take Ghost with you."
Well,
And
anyway.
then he didn't even say anything to Ghost. He didn't even acknowledge him. Basically, looked at him, and then in this
People,
episode, he
people
just walks up
saying,
to him, pats
pet,
him three
yeah.
times, and that's it.
People saying, oh my god, the best part was because he petted freaking Ghost. What? Shut up.
even better would have been if he gave this emotional send off to Ghost. He's like, I love you, little doggy, yeah, fuck you, yeah, yeah,
But then he
be nice and
reunites.
that. And then when he sees him again, has that like really good moment with him again. It's
Mm,
like, oh, I would have never seen you again and stuff like that, and like fucking hugs the dog and everything. That would have been fucking amazing.
poor
But
writing.
here it's just like, but here's John's that just looks at the dog, walks away, fucks the dog off, and then he comes in and is like, cool, pats him 3 times, fucks off.
I can't agree more.
I
Can I just say before we finish, this was an Angry Joe. It's like they were given footnotes and cliff notes, but they didn't expand on it. They literally just did it, and that was it. So that's why we've got this convoluted piece of whatever you call it as a
shit,
season 8. Yeah,
shit. That's
honestly, I think on the weekend we should do a season 8 review as a whole in a way, even though that's
as a
what we've been
whole, yeah.
doing. But we just like quick half an hour, good, bad, ugly, good, zero, bad, everything, ugly,
Facts. I'm done.
everything. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna listen to the audiobook now. I might try and get it. I think that would be a sick thing to
it's on
just
YouTube
like,
probably somewhere as well.
probably, yeah.
But yeah,
But
it's
I feel
just
like just getting like a professional, like some profession to read,
nah,
like
it's
that reads
definitely
the audiobooks, and then just bang on the audiobook when you're walking to school, when you're revising. Well, it wouldn't really work when you're revising because like obviously psychology there, you get interference and stuff. Um, yeah. It really wouldn't work for that. But yeah, I'll probably just listen to the podcast and I'm chilling aside the podcast. But yeah. Well, this is a podcast. This has been quite a long podcast. I think Luke's fucked off. There
yeah.
he
For
is.
just a sec, I'm back.
Well,
But
yeah. Well, I think we should just wrap it off now. There's no more. There's no
we have
point of
covered
just
it.
waffling on.
No, that is the
I
end of
could
Game of
waffle on
Thrones.
forever, but
Honestly, just like history.
oh, don't get me started on history, mate. That is a waffle with a brick of butter on top.
Yep, and
Whole brick, just to lube it up.
that's where we end our
Mm-mm-mm.
waffle. And I think my voice has gone much more quiet as this episode's gone on. Like my voice is good, but
Man's voice is gone. He's that depressed.
that was Game of Thrones, and what it is shit. So anything else you want to say, Casper?
Um, yeah. Follow the socials.
Yep,
Link down
on
below
the screen.
on the screen. Uh,
All of the above,
spread the love, spread the gospel.
please.
Bit of that, and we'll see you for the
Oh man, I
next
wish I had energy,
episodes.
but I'm really awake, but I'm just tired. I don't
Energy,
know.
energy.
You know what I mean? Energy roams, you fam.
See that fucking
Roams.
Red Bull got you crashing, cousin.
Nah, I'm not tired at all. I just need to just like somehow focus. But yeah,
Alright. Well,
um,
yeah. Thank you
thanks
guys.
guys. Yeah, thanks to those
See
who
you in the
stayed
next one.
through it all.
Yep, facts.
We're getting our watch time up, which we really appreciate because it helps a lot. But yeah,
Especially if you're doing a podcast and you don't have a great audience, like you won't
not
have
yet.
a great watch time because
We're getting there.
people don't have a great attention span.
So that's us then. Even I'm
Yep,
tired.
that's us. Luke's yawning. I'm chilling,
I'm
and
gonna
we'll see
probably
you
go
guys
and lay on my bed.
on the next one.
Peace.